Hello, welcome, I'm Devil Sniper and this is episode 4 of my career with Newcastle United. So after losing to Blackburn Rovers at Ewood Park in the League Cup, we entertain them in the Premier League at St James's Park and an opportunity to put the record straight. Gosling has stepped in for Tiato, who's out for a long period of time, 3 months unfortunately, and we get the start we deserve. Cisse breaks through, has his first shot luckily saved, but follows up for the second to slot it home. Now, something that we've been working on vigorously in training is our defending, and this is the closest Blackburn come in the first half to actually scoring a goal or having an attempt on our goal. A great ball through there by Cisse, sets away Taylor. Taylor's going to swing the ball into the back post, as we can see him make a space. Bar goes for it, it's great defending. Cahill picks the ball up, knocks it back to Kabay. Kabay hits it like a rocket, and that is 2-0. And fantastic football. Something we've been working on in training is applying the pressure. Once we score one, just keep that pressure going. Keep that pressure going. As you can see, Gosling stepped in for Tiato. He plays a nice ball through to Cisse. Cisse and Bar link up fantastically, and Bar is not going to miss that and makes it 3-0. So after 41 minutes, the game is pretty much done and dusted. We're 3-0 up. Another cracking ball through by Gosling. Sets away Demba Ba. Bar hits the post, but we never give up. If you notice, we've still got players in the attacking third. Apply the pressure. Ball comes out to Cahill. He knocks it back into Bar, and Bar just sticks it away as if it's just one of those training sessions. So coming up to half time, the game is pretty much done and dusted. Blackburn are getting their penance for beating us in the League Cup, and in the second half we still continue in the same vein, applying a lot of pressure. Gosling had a great game, knocks the ball through to Cisse. Cisse plays an amazing ball for Demba Ba. Can he get his hat-trick? You betcha. That was a cracking goal. Absolute cracking goal. I've got to say, man of the match for me was Gosling, an admirable replacement for Tiato. A suicidal tackle there by Blackburn gifts us a penalty and the opportunity for Demba Ba to hit 4 goals in this match. Will he be able to hit the 4th goal? Was there really any doubting it? Of course he does. He nails the 4th. That's our 6th. And I think we've just set the record straight with Blackburn Rovers. As a manager, I'm extremely happy. The boys done what they were told. You know, defended like Trojans. When we were going forward, we attacked in numbers, we attacked with pace, and it was fantastic. So when we got back to the club, I thought it would be a good idea to get some of the youngsters out on loan, give them some experience, you know, get them into playing regular football. Reserve team football is just not enough for me. I want them playing first team football, be it in the lower division, so they can learn from the grassroots up, get some experience under their belt, get some proper match time under their belt, and you know, in the end, that would do me the world of good for when they come back off loan. I can hopefully put them in the first team. So at the moment, you can see we played 6 games and we're sitting 4th in the table. We've won 4, we've drew 2, we've scored 10, conceded 5. We really have been quite lax in defending. And to be honest with you, we shouldn't have those losses. We should have done a lot better in those games. I would have expected a minimum a draw, if not victory. But the pace setters of Liverpool was 6-0. That's just unbelievable. So now we travel to Molineux. We're going to take on Wolverhampton Wanderers. And this, I have to say, was one of the toughest matches I think we've had. You know, from early doors, Wolves were just constantly all over us. We were really lax, we were really slack. Completely different from when we played against Blackburn. We couldn't really get much going. We had an opportunity early in the first half, but the keeper just shuts it down, and that was pretty much all we had. You know, we were just constantly battling. And again, Wolves back on the attack. Very disappointed with the goalkeeper. You know, either come out and hit through the ball to make sure you clear it, or hold on to it. You know, don't come out half-hearted. Don't come out like a pansy. And that was really disgraceful. And the picture at half-time, look at the players. You know, they are going to get one hell of a bollocking off me. I was really, really disappointed with their performance. And in the second half, you know, it was in nearly the 90th minute when we had not even a decent opportunity. Look, 2 half-chance opportunities. And it was just really, really frustrating. Absolutely disgraceful game. And not impressed at all. We were lax at the back. We were poor in midfield. Gosling went from one week playing like an absolute god to the next week playing like an absolute retard. It was just disgraceful. Taylor, on the other hand, you know, he's quite happy. In the 2 games he's played, he's actually done quite well. It's been quite solid. You know, he doesn't have the greatest amount of pace, but he's done really well. He's really solid as a left back. Moving on, we're at St James's Park and we're entertaining Tottenham. And hopefully we're going to get the guys on the front foot and attack early doors. A great tackle from Gabai straight away and a fantastic through ball to Cisse. One of the best through balls I've seen all season. And Cisse's not going to miss. He's just going to slot that home, giving us an early lead against Tottenham. And that's something we need to do. We're going to continue in the same vein. We kept piling forward. Another fantastic through ball. And Cisse just puts it over, which is a real shame. If we were 2-0 up there, I think we would have been cruising. But we were nearly made to be punished coming up to half-time. A great ball in from Bale. Adebayor with a header down. And we were extremely lucky to go in at the break 1-0 up. Could have been 1-1 quite easily. But some defensive errors. You know, in the midfield, Gosling didn't pick up the run from Van der Vaart. He came inside the box and slotted it home in the bottom left-hand corner. And very disappointing. That was really woeful defending and really woeful from the midfield. And again, Tottenham then just upped their game and applied a great deal of pressure. We got out of shape in midfield. That led to gaps in defence. That was a stonewall penalty. Thankfully, the referee didn't give it. And we were made to pay for our errors. You know, the defending there was just atrocious. It allowed him so much space. Adebayor hits the post. And then the lad just comes in and just slots it home. An easy goal. You won't get an easier goal than that in the 62nd minute to make it 2-1. But we did have our opportunities. In the 77th minute, a fine through ball. But he just puts it wide. Cahill just slotted it wide. I was really disappointed. We ended up losing 2-1. It's not what I really wanted to see. And I hope you enjoyed that episode, guys. And I'll catch you in episode number 5.